Myra first came to this country, she didn't even speak English. She never imagined that she would be Cal Berkeley bound on a full ride scholarship or even inspiring other girls to follow in her footsteps.
Like all the other families that they come to this country, I feel like because they wanted to provide me and my brothers a better life, they wanted us to get a better education.
Myra Reyes and her family looked forward to that better life of opportunities when they moved to the U.S. from Mexico 6 years ago.
It was so hard.
But Myra says it took years before life actually got better.
I didn't know how to speak English, read English. I knew nothing, and it was so hard, and especially because in high school I had some events where I got from the students some racist comments. I remember one day I went crying home because I was like, Mom, I don't want to be here. I want to go back to Mexico.
Myra says she wouldn't have had the will to continue on if it wasn't for her parents' encouragement.
I wasn't going to let those comments bring me down.
It wasn't long before speaking English felt natural, soon followed by a newfound love for other subjects.
I always like doing math. I rather do math than write a paper.
Myra was drawn to all things STEM, specifically engineering. It's what brought her here.
I love Taft College. I feel like this is my second home.
Myra found a perfect fit in Taft College's engineering program, but admits she felt uneasy being one of the very few women in her classes.
I said that there were more men than women. That will intimidate me because I will think like, oh, I'm not competitive enough. That actually made me work harder to see like, oh, I can be like them.
That men to women ratio quickly changed. Since Taft College first began its engineering program 5 years ago, it's seen 25% more women.
And I started seeing more women. I actually got like more excited because I felt like more comfortable talking in class, like answering questions to the professor.
To keep that momentum going, Myra and her classmates visit local elementary schools, introducing a new generation to their love of science, math, engineering, and technology.
I feel like we as adults, we should be like teaching the little kids that, oh, you because you're a woman, you should choose this major, and you because you're a boy, you should choose this. It is exciting when the little kids, oh, I want to be an engineer, oh, I want to be like a doctor, and I want to go like in the medical field.
And this fall, she'll continue to pursue her passion at UC Berkeley, a school she thought would be too pricey to be possible.
My parents are working in the fields. They are agricultural workers, so they gain the minimum wage. So it's not like they can just give me money. Oh, it's okay, just go to the school. You don't have to worry about money.
Without an education or financial means, all her parents could provide her was support.
The only way they can support me is giving me love and be there with me. Here at Taft College is where I went with my counselors. They are the ones that helped me like through and guided me to be able to transfer to this university.
They led her to the Hutchinson Scholarship and the Regents and Chancellor Scholarship. Now her tuition will be fully covered.
It was even more exciting to tell my parents, oh, you don't have to worry about money anymore. Because everything is paid. Everything I have done and everything I would do in the future is for my parents. They came to this country with nothing, and I feel like they deserve everything.
For Myra, it's just the beginning of that better life she and her family have worked for.
If I was able to overcome the biggest obstacle, which was coming to a new country and learning a new language, I am pretty sure that I'm going to be able to like succeed in UC Berkeley.
And next week, Chevron will be presenting Taft College with a grant for $80,000, which will be in part going to that STEM outreach program and their mobile STEM lab that works with kids all over Kern County. For the Now, I'm Melissa Flores, 23 ABC.